Togi lost a $2 million house on a coin flip. Now that's real gambling. What is this about?
You just lost $2 million. What was the house worth?
It's a $1.9 million appraisal, but we lost that house.
Foreclosure.
Gambling.
Gambling.
How do you gamble a house?
Let it ride.
I did a coin flip with Steve Will Do It, and he put up $2 million.
Oh, I know that name.
And I put up the house. So if I won, I would have gotten free $2 million.
Wait. What's the address of the house you lost so I can look it up?
Let me check.
You don't know where you lived?
I never went there.
What?
We bought the house. I stayed there for like 5 days.
You just lost.
So you just have, oh my God, dude, bro, we have got to do something about these influencers. There's no fucking way you decided to gamble your entire house with an influencer, not only for greed, but likely also for content as well. There's no fucking way. Dude, this is so genuinely beyond frustrating to me, because do you know how many normal ass fucking people would unironically, like if they could, they would kill to live in a $2 million home? Do you know how many people would be ecstatic and like overjoyed at the prospect to just have their mortgage paid off on their $300,000 house or $500 house? $500,000 house. Sorry, I misspoke. Like, do you know how many people would be happy? People would kill to live in their own house, period. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, oh my. Do you know how many people would be happy over the moon, like tap dancing, to just have a home at all? Like, meanwhile, we have these retards out here, consumer brained, out of their mind. They're just Coomer consumers. They're gambling every penny they own with a rich influencer to do double or nothing freaking, and they're double or nothing their money with the collateral being their fucking house. I don't know, man. This level of greed and vanity is just like, oh, it's so appalling to me. Like, it genuinely actually kind of makes me sick thinking about it. What an absolute creature. Yeah, I'd be happy with a shack. I'd be happy with a home. Yeah, as long as you like own it. Like, I don't know, man. These people are just so fucking greedy. I hate it. I hate it so much. What is this? Oh, Lord. Okay, green hair. Great start. Okay. Smacks down ignorant blue-haired lib who claims America spends everything on bombs and would rather live in Germany. Oh, no. She doesn't know. She doesn't know.
You're not patriotic?
With blue hair, you think I'm patriotic?
You can still be patriotic and be wrong about economics.
Why would I be patriotic when we're spending more money on bombs than we are for like social justice or like social programs?
We spend 50% of the federal spending on social programs.
Like what?
Social programs, Medicare, Medicaid, mandatory spending, SNAP benefits, veteran benefits.
You mean SNAP benefits that people just got taken away from them?
You think everyone just got taken off SNAP?
Most people
Everyone.
did.
You think the majority just got taken off SNAP?
Yes.
Our military spending is 10 to 20%.
And that's
the bombs you're freaking out about, 10 to 20%. It's egregious. We spend 50% on social programs.
I'm a military kid, and I can tell you that shit is not needed.
Girl, you literally just got the information that you were just wrong, and yet you're still doubling down.
Suddenly, all of this makes sense when she said she's a military kid.
Don't spend the majority on bombs.
Okay, this makes so much sense.
It's not even close to the majority. It's not even a quarter.
It's far too much.
Okay, you can advocate for that, but that all of a sudden doesn't mean you just said we don't spend anything on social. That's where like more than half of our money.
I'll agree with her. I think the America World Police is way too hard, but that's my opinion, and I'm allowed to say that as an American. It's called free speech. Yep.
Money goes. What are you talking about?
I think it needs to be more.
As usual, you're
programs.
uninformed about everything.
I think it needs to be more.
And then you're just not patriotic. What do you mean? We spend more than like anyone.
Yeah.
Well, number-wise, absolutely.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, like number one, hands down. I think China's number two. Yep.
Technically.
By technicality.
Like per capita.
Technically, by money. By per capita, by yes.
Yes,
we do a lot.
that's how
We're a
it
very
works.
progressive nation. We have the most progressive income tax in the entire Western world.
Okay.
Oh boy. I love when people have no idea what they do, and then they're just not patriotic. It's like, dude, you're literally not a contributor. You should be the most patriotic person. You contribute nothing.
I mean,
you contribute literally nothing. You've only been a taker, and yet you're the one that doesn't like the country. Then the one that gives everything is the one that likes it. Leave for where?
Anywhere. I used to live in Germany. I'd rather live there.
Grass is always greener. What would you be doing in Germany?
Germany has an awful employment rate right now. They are doing what corpos do in America, but for everybody. They're cutting jobs left and right.
Still be an artist there.
Yeah.
And oh my god, sweetie. Oh my god. Sweetie pie.
You think Germans just immediately, they're like, oh, you want to be an artist? Let's give you $80,000 a year.
Well, I know that they're not going to give me $80,000 a year for being an artist.
What do you think would all of a sudden happen?
I think if I was able to do my art full time, I'd be able to make the money I need to make.
Yeah, Germans trying to pursue art.
And they also have one of the highest tax rates ever imaginable in Europe, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I think it's like something like 30%, if I'm not mistaken. What's the tax rate for Germany for someone who makes 60,000 euros a year? 35 to 38%. Holy shit. That's insane.
Failure. That always goes over well.
And that's for 60,000 euros a year, by the way. I'm not talking like you're making $1 million.
All right, well, yeah.
That was a pretty good one.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yep. And we still have budget problems in Germany. Yes, everywhere. I know, newsflash. I'm not about to get into politics, but like, hear me out. I think this is a Redditor. I think this is a retarded Redditor that just supports the current thing and has no idea what's actually going on in the country. Like, she thinks the grass is greener on the other side. She's like, oh yeah, Germany's great. It's like, you don't know what you're talking about. You literally don't. Like, I know more than you, and I don't even have an investment in this. This person votes, by the way. Their vote counts the same as yours and mine. Like, completely and embarrassingly uninformed about every single subject that she's mad about. And by the way, chat, just a little reminder. Art school. Remember what we were talking about the other day? Like, art school is a magnet for the most privileged, low IQ, obnoxious hypocrites. Like, these insufferable fucking retards go to art school. They get even more radicalized than they already are. They finish art school. They can't get a job because they have a fucking degree in fucking art. And then thus they contribute nothing to the system. They pay no taxes because they're unemployed and they can't get a job. And instead they virtue signal all day on Twitter and spend 95% of their time being a protester for things that they know absolutely fucking nothing about. You'll ask them and they'll be like, oh, I don't know. I'm just protesting. I just have nothing to do. It's crazy. I just know that in Germany it's like so much better. It's like, okay, like what? Like, what? Okay, like insert any other country. I'm not just talking about Germany. Like in Europe in general, like the taxes are crazy over there. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm just gonna move there because it's like so much better over there. All right, buddy. Smack right where it counts. All right, I'm ready.
Why should you get food stamps?
Well, it's to feed my kid.
Shut up. I accept the assistance for your kid, but how much do you get in food stamps a month?
It's only like $247.
The only reason you have food stamps though is because you're not working. Every single
$247 a month. Man, I wish I had food stamps back in the day when I was just basically living on $30 excess a month.
person that has had food stamps on the—
That's insane. $247 for one person and a child? I don't know. I don't think that's that fucking bad. It's livable.
The show does not deserve it.
Okay, well, that's your opinion.
No, why the should you get food stamps because you've chosen to follow a passion instead of go get a job like the rest of the moms out there that take care of their kids? You've chosen to follow a hobby instead of go get a job.
I tried to make it a career and
Exactly. You tried to make your business work, so we decided to subsidize your groceries because you're trying to be an entrepreneur? That shouldn't be how this operates. Do the risk on your own, and if the risk fails, you eat that. Or go get a job like every other single mother. I'm not against food stamps. I'm not against this assistance. I am against giving it to people who are choosing to not get a job.
This is a fun fact. This is a fun fact. When my parents arrived in New Zealand, they had 200 New Zealand dollars to their name. They literally had to get on food stamps on welfare for the first 6 months. And they thought that was amazing. They were like, oh my God, we're getting money just to get on our feet? And that's why they are proud to have paid taxes in the future, because they were like, you know what? We're paying it forward. Like, there's good people out there that just want to get by. Feet. That's crazy, man. Does the US not make you prove you're trying to get a job every 2 weeks? Yes, you do, but it's really easy to fake it and just sit on your ass. You just send out your job applications. I know some people that just sit and basically like they take their welfare and it's really easy to fake. Nobody's really gonna check on you unless you're really badly faking it, but that's besides the point. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is retarded, like honestly. This is like going and commissioning like a $5,000 VTuber model as someone who's never streamed before and asking the taxpayer to subsidize it because it's your dream to be a big VTuber streamer. Do you know what I fucking did? I ate noodles and I wanted to get to my model faster, so I started cutting back on my budget on everything so that I could get to the point faster where I could start my own business. I still streamed in the meantime, even when I didn't have a model. And these are like, yeah, I think that you should subsidize me. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's not how it works. When you're trying to start a business, you're taking a risk. I could have just failed and gave up too. It doesn't matter what that business is. It doesn't matter if you're passionate. It doesn't matter if it's your dream. It doesn't matter if you have to quit your job to have the time to pursue it. Like, I juggled a part-time job while I fucking did that. It's a risk. You're taking a risk. And it's no one else's responsibility to pay for a single thing of yours, not even food, so that you can like more easily pursue your goal. I didn't get on food stamps just because I wanted to get to my model faster. I just cut back on my fucking noodles, or I cut back on my food. It's not fucking hard. I mean, it is hard, but like, it's not like to the point where it's like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. Like, you're doing it because you want to get into it, you know? That's complete bullshit. If you want to take a risk like that to pursue your dream, then you better be working your ass off at 2, 3, 4 jobs to save up enough money, or cutting back your budget, cutting out things that you love to do in order to reach that goal. That's what normal people do. You save up enough money to float yourself in case it goes badly too. Like, I always had that planned. I planned that shit. New Zealand and Australia are not comparable countries to USA because they are very socialist in their social services. What did I just say? What did Caleb Hammer just say? America has one of the best social programs. We pay 50% of our trillions of dollars that people put into the fucking system. It is actually comparable. It is nice living in a fucking in a state, in a country where there is social welfare. Now, it's not Sweden, it's not Finland, but it is still really good. I don't know what to say. Like, people are like acting like, oh, it's not that comparable. Actually, it is. It's very comparable. As someone who lived in both countries, granted I didn't do assistance, I still think that like America's social system is really good for what it is. There are countries that don't have a fucking welfare system. They tell you to go fuck yourself. At least you get fucking something. Yeah. Anyway, my point is this bitch is so entitled. It's crazy. Caleb Hammer is shocked after a guest reveals she makes $200 a month on OnlyFans. Fuck! Why is it every time?
So what are you making now?
Right now,
I'm
making around $200 on a good month.
On a good month.
Okay, so you don't have a job. Okay, well, you said another one was streaming. So how much are we making off that?
I took a break from streaming the last several months. Yeah, I know you're bad.
What?
Chad, I want you to know when I was making $200 a month off of VTubing, because I was just starting out, I still had a job. I couldn't support myself on that.
What are we doing here? What the f are you talking about? You don't make money. What?
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do here? You don't make any money.
I'm working on.
When was the last time you made money?
Probably.
Oh, for f***'s sake.
Probably at that.
It's just,
I understand. You can be mad.
Go on. So what are you making?
On. He's just getting like mad like a dad. This is how dads get mad at like when their kids are like, oh, I'm having a budgeting problem. It's like, oh, I'm spending $500 on Funko Pops a month. And they're like, what? Yeah, nothing to work with. No, literally. $200 shot bombs pretty nice. So I agree. I'm not okay. Hear me out. For those that don't understand what he's mad about, is this bitch wants to make a living and not have a job. And she doesn't want to like have a job, but she wants to do OnlyFans full time. When I worked a full-time and a part-time job while I was streaming, trying to figure out what to do with VTubing and stuff, right? Like I was just starting out, and even before that, that extra $200 was awesome. Like I'm not even kidding. Like I remember someone donated like, I don't know, 50 gifted subs. I nearly cried, right? Like that was like such a big deal to me because it's like it's extra income. And then eventually I quit my job, right? Now, I still really, really appreciate the fucking 50 gifted. This is so much fucking money. It's just that, like, I'm making enough to sustain myself because I'm streaming. I put in all that fucking hard work. Like, hear me out. Like, we don't have, like, the full picture on this girl. So I'm like, I'm 50% sad for her, right? But I'm also 50% annoyed with her. I'm annoyed with her because she doesn't have any other job. Choosing to not work. She doesn't even stream. She's not pursuing a career that's just retarded, and it's very likely she's probably just completely lazy and doesn't want to work. However, on the other hand, many girls, many women are getting tricked into doing OnlyFans. As we've talked about many, many times, this girl is a 98%er. In other words, 98% of OnlyFans creators that are making under $1,000 a month. OnlyFans literally has their top 2% do really shady shit and make social media posts to create this illusion that all you have to do is get naked, show your butthole or your hoo-ha. And of course that's not true. Yeah, like, oh, you just have to show your hole and all your bills are gonna get paid and you'll become instantly rich overnight and you're gonna be able to buy a house and a Bugatti and a Ferrari and all this shit. It's not true. It's a lie to peddle to the more stupid and gullible type, and unfortunately it works really well. And you can tell she's stupid and gullible because she doesn't have a real job on the side. Again, I wouldn't rail into her if she was doing the same thing that I did, in other words, where like you're juggling having a job and then the extra income from $200 a month on OnlyFans is actually pretty decent. $200 a month is nothing to sneeze at when it's just your thing. Like, I don't know, man. It's cringe. It's sad and cringe. I think that OnlyFans is honestly like a pyramid scheme. Yo, Popsy, thank you the raid! Feel bad she got tricked, but she got tricked because she's lazy and wants to something too good to be true. Yeah, no, I mean, she believed in it. That's the thing. What is an appearance scheme? I mean, everything kind of is, but I mean, I think with OnlyFans, it's that, like, yeah, obviously you can make it big, but like, I also think streaming, you can make it big, but you shouldn't expect it, right? And that's what I think people don't get. They think like, oh, Alana streamed and had a job. That means I can do it. I really hope that you can do it, but that doesn't mean you can. Statistically speaking, it requires a lot of hard work to make it sustainable and not to have a job. Like an actual job. A 9 to 5. And I did that for a while. Yeah. And I even planned for failure. But why can't I get lucky? I forget what the saying is. What's the saying? It's like luck and opportunity and like, oh god, I'm so bad at remembering stuff. Luck is preparation meets opportunity. Yeah, basically. I think it's phrased a little bit differently, but yes. Yeah, if you put in a lot of effort, you can get lucky. You can. But you can't expect, like, to things fall into your lap when you're not doing anything. 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% pure concentrated power of will. That's a good one. You must your ass off streaming for as long as you did with the average job, start streaming and ending your videos. You earned where you are today. Yeah, I know, but like, I'm just saying, like, I could have just failed. I had a lot of people supporting me, and even though I had a lot of people supporting me, I always made a cushion, and I made sure to humble myself and be like, this could all disappear tomorrow. Either I say a slur on stream, or it just doesn't work out. Maybe something happens. I break my legs, or I don't know, my tongue gets ripped out of my face or something. And then I can't talk, like, and then you lose your audience. Like, I don't know, like something, right? Or I could just not work out. You always have to think of yourself like that. Okay, so I think quit it 2 times before you got famous. Yeah, a lot of people quit a couple of times, and then they don't give up. And that's admirable. But anyway, I think she's a dummy. She's a dummy. I feel bad, but she's a dum-dum. I admit I am obese. Okay.
Okay, I'm barely obese. I will admit that. But
Okay.
I've just been educated.
I'm considered morbidly obese, I know.
Holy
No. BMI, first of all, is 42. You're
shit.
in morbidly obese.
Holy shit. And keep in mind, chat, America has gotten so fat, they've had to shift these. Like, this 40, by the way, used to be like, you're going to die. Morbidly obese. Like, they had to shift this around. Like, this used to be obese. Or like this one, the 30 to 35. Yes, I'm not joking. Look it up.
in obesity class 3, something I didn't even know existed.
It used to be worse. I used to weigh 340.
By the way, you should weigh 145 pounds.
As a woman, yes. What, between 145 to 150, depending on your muscle mass and your height. Absolutely.
That's not even... That's stupid.
Yep, that's actually...
That's stupid. That's stupid. Reality is stupid. Okay. What?
That's actually at the top.
I'm good
of
with
normal
180.
weight.
Yeah.
BMI is not perfect. It doesn't include muscle. It doesn't include so it's not perfect. But
Yeah,
you
it's
are
not, you're right.
morbidly obese. Okay, I'm
Morbidly obese. Dude, I don't know, man. You gotta feel bad for these people at least a little bit. Like a shred of like feeling bad. Because just like what, 2 years ago or a year ago, body positivity and fat positivity messaging was everywhere. Like, it was all over social media. You couldn't escape it. Like, I think at the peak, I think it was probably 5 years ago when people were like, oh my god, I'm so fat and beautiful, and like I'm morbidly obese and you can't stop me. Like, anytime I went into town and went to the mall, I would see fat as fuck models in all the pictures and advertisements at every single clothing store. Yeah, like, they would be, like, at least on the 30 to 35, maybe even to the 35 to 40 scale. Like, it's crazy. And in literally what feels like a year or less, body positivity got completely nuked by, guess what? By Ozempic. Like, it's honestly the most embarrassing surface level vanity at this point. Like, all these fat, lazy pieces of shit for literal years tried to convince you that you and I being fat is just the way it is, that they can't help it. They can't stop themselves from stuffing their face with 5,000 calories in one day. You need to accept me for who I am, even though that means I'm unironically dying. But the second a magic little pill that we don't know much about in terms of dietary, what is it called? Dietary suits and needs for our body, that came out, that lets them lose weight, these lazy fat fucks completely changed their tune. They're like, oh shit, I can just inject myself with this and I don't have to work out or like stop eating or shoveling fucking food in my mouth. Now this pill just curbs my hunger and I don't have to think about it. I don't feel hungry all the time. It was never about being comfortable in their own body or being who they truly are or whatever the fuck. As everyone knew, at the end of the day, these are just lazy retards that would rather try and change the entire world's view of being fat instead of just go for a fucking walk and drink water or like not eat or skip a meal for like one meal out of a day. I'm not saying like starve yourself. Like, it's so infuriating when you think about how selfish and self-important it is. Like, and by the way, that doesn't even begin to address the fact that body positivity was only for women. We're just scratching the surface for that. Like, if you're fat and you're a man, go fuck yourself. Hit the gym, fatty. You're only allowed to be fat and beautiful if you're a woman. Yeah. Ice cream's so good. Where's that fucking Sam Hyde clip of him eating ice cream? Shoveling ice cream in his mouth. I thought that was so funny when I first saw it. It was like from 10 years ago. Your body's fat for yum yum ice cream. Nom nom nom. I can't stop myself. Yum nom 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 nom. Crazy. I don't know, man. It's such a bummer too, because it's like, oh, fat positivity. Oh, wait a second, I can inject myself with this drug that hasn't really been tested that well. Oh, what are we doing? You. Us men can have fat titties? Yeah, and the world will tell you to go hit the gym or go take a walk, but if a fat woman is fat and you call her fat, then you're a bigot. Newsflash. You're a bigot. Unemployed mother of two is $100,000 in debt. Okay, I'm ready.
You have $103,000 of debt. What do you do for a living?
I do DoorDash, but my car's broken down, so I'm waiting for it to get fixed. Right now, I'm doing nothing.
About to be mother of two. And leaves every man after a couple years because she finds a new one. Oh my. You're bringing in $0?
Right now, yes.
And the baby daddy, what does he do?
He also does DoorDash.
Is he currently?
No, because the car is broken down.
So go borrow a family's car? Take a bus? Yeah, get a bike? Take a taxi? No, taxi's kind of strong. But, like, yeah, get a real job. McDonald's. Put the fries in the bag. She rides dicks, not bikes. Fuck. God damn it. That's a good one. I wish I thought of that one. God damn it. Fuck.
Oh, you share the same car? You don't DoorDash at the same time?
No, we split it up. We only had one car.
Take a bus and work at a coffee shop.
Right? Yeah, take a bus and go work a real job. Oh my god. Holy shit. And by the way, I'm not against people double door dashing like they do door dashes. You can do that. You actually make like better money if there's two people working because one drives and then they can do it faster. But no, I got a DoorDash with them doing it split up. Oh, these people are so stupid. They low IQ, man. Chat. You and I, those that pay taxes, some of you don't, that's okay. I totally get it. But the people that pay taxes, you and I, we support this person. I want you to know that these fucking unemployed gremlins that would rather DoorDash and do everything in their power to work as little as possible and not work a real job, like working at McDonald's or working like Subway like this chick, right? Are likely getting social benefits from the government. You go to work every single day, right? Except weekends. You work a job that you hate so you can do your part and pay into the system so that people like that can just like float by and do nothing but occasionally DoorDash. And sure, you can argue that working for corpos is hell, and I agree with you 100%. But that doesn't explain how you have over $100,000 in debt as someone who's literally fucking unemployed. Like, it's just great. Like, why are you financing things you can't afford? Like, this is the kind of person that's putting a cheeseburger on credit through Klarna on at McDonald's on DoorDash. Ha! Pay now, buy later. Pay now, buy later. Pay now, buy later. Buy now, pay later. I'm gonna order some McDonald's McNuggets. Genuinely, what the fuck are we doing? Yo, Marco, thank the 5 gift. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Genshin? Yeah, getting in debt on Genshin Impact. Yep. Crazy. Yeah, must consume. I need to consume. I need to have the limited edition Funko Pops. Otherwise, I will die. Gotcha on Klarna. Now that would be an insane business prospect. Did you know you can finance a hot dog at Costco? Yes, you can finance pretty much all food at this point. I remember seeing an ad for Pizza Hut that does financing for one singular pizza. It's insane. Funko Pops are good. Alright, Redditor. Settle down. It's crazy, man. Got my Big Mac repoed. Yeah, if you don't make the payment on your Big Mac, they literally liposuction that shit out of your stomach, or they put like a vacuum hose down your gullet like a goose. You know those geese that they feed? They force feed them to make a parfait. Yeah, they literally suck it out of you. Yeah, you're literally just a little corpo goose. Little slop. Foie gras? Yeah, foie gras, not parfait. Sorry, foie gras. Foie gras! Yeah, the stomach pump. Yep. Nope. Is it bad to buy when you have the money, or should you just save entirely until retirement? Bro, I'm not a finance person.
Hello Alana, hello smugglers.
They turn you into a human battery to get the energy you gain from the burger back? Dude, you're giving them ideas! Stop it! No, stop right now. Human battery to get the energy back? Because like consuming a Big Mac and like having a Big Mac is like how many kilojoules you consume, and then they need to make that back because joules is energy. Would you work as a human battery? No, I need my energy. I'm tired all the time. I need that shit. Oops, I wanted to look at. That was fun.